What's up, Wikimaniacs? This week, how do I usually? Welcome to another Monday Reddit reading episode. This week, we got a fiance who comes out right before their wedding, a man with an insane name, in-laws who don't want to split the costs, the thought of sharing sex toys, and an OP who can't escape old men. If those sound interesting and you want more, you could join the Patreon or become a YouTube member and hear about a husband who knocks the out of somebody else. I realize you can't say that. I'm so sorry, Josh. Bleep that out. Reddit on Wiki starts now. What's up, guys?
What the is?
What the is? How many can we get? Leave it all, Josh. Hell yeah.
Ton. All right, that's how much we can say. Communal vibrators? Are you kidding me? Sean, is that what you pick on a Monday?
Yeah, some kind of Monday energy. People want to hear about that shit,
That's
right?
true. Mondays usually are chaotic.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Holy is right.
Mm.
Wow. Before we get into it today, guys, make sure you hop on Reddit on wikishop.com to cop the march. Holy fucking moly.
Let him
cook.
Sunday
Let him
squash.
cook. Let him cook. Let him cook, Josh.
No more mess ups for the rest of the episode. Hop on Reddit on wikishop.com to cop the March Madness 69 merch. And guess what? Your boys are doing it again. Half of the proceeds are going to go to charity. We asked our Patreons what they'd want. They said, in honor of International Women's Month, let's do Planned Parenthood. So that's what we're doing, y'all. Half of the proceeds going to Planned Parenthood. So make sure you buy a sweet 69 shirt and
Nice.
just know that you're a good person because half of those proceeds are going to help other people in need. So yeah, also, if you hate the design, you should still buy it because my feelings are easily hurt by designing this month.
Make it your 69 shirt with your partner.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The only dinner for
Preferably,
two.
y'all aren't wearing shirts during that. But I mean, if y'all want to, go ahead.
Wear it.
Could be a hat. You could do the hat.
Bro,
Yeah,
back
buy it.
shots with a so nice and a fist bump. Bro, that shit would go crazy.
That's wild.
You're just going to be like that. Yeah, bro.
The fist is on the front, so it might be more of a missionary fist bump.
Just chest bump each other at the end of it.
I'm talking eye to
talking
eye,
missionary.
missionary. Me on top, you on the bottom.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit.
This is going to be demonetized so quick.
Yeah.
My job is harder today.
That's not my fault.
And hopefully your partner is too when you're rocking that
Oh.
69 shirt.
I can't wait till we have our own branded Reddit on Wiki Viagra. Can you believe it?
Whoa.
Mm.
Blue Chew who?
We'll call it the Dickie Wiki.
Dude, come on. Erect Sean is right there. Shit.
Take the Dicky
No,
Wiki
that'll
to
be-
get your erection up.
There we go. There it is. I was going to say.
There it is.
So it's
And then
part of the
we'll
marketing.
put in quotes and then John as the
No. Keep your erect Sean so your giant gets wet. You know?
Oh, keep your partner's giant wet
There you go.
with your. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We're
We
just
got- we got-
workshopping
we
it.
got-
We're
We'll
we'll
workshopping
workshop it. We got a few years.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right. Are we ready to hop into the stories today, boys?
Let's
do
do
it.
it.
All right. So I decided, you know what? I just remembered that you could submit stories on Discord. So I took all of my stories from story submissions on Discord.
Hell yeah.
That's my theme for this episode. A lot of them were kind of shorter. So I threw another one in there. So you're getting 5 stories today from my usual 4. Plus, if you're a YouTube member or a patron, you get the extra one on there. So
Whoa.
Nice.
you're welcome. Again, use my niceness as a reason to buy the merch that I designed. Because again, my feelings will be hurt.
Just trying to buy your favorite.
Yeah. All right. So this one, I'm gonna say it's kind of it's a up and down. We got some sad ones, and then I try to immediately pick us back up, and then we got some sad ones. Yeah, you see where I'm going. So this first one is coming from r/true off my chest from Discord user Alien, and it's titled "My girlfriend came out as a lesbian before our marriage."
Tough. But good that they came up with, I don't know. I mean, It sucks either way.
If you kind of get left in the altar and getting faced with that situation and they kind of held it from you for a long time, I would feel betrayed.
At the altar would be crazy. I would hope they
Yeah.
discuss it before the wedding.
even then, if like, deposits have been done, like everyone has been booked, the venue and everything, and they just kind of plop that, I'd feel some type of way. Not
Oh,
gonna
no.
lie.
Yeah. I would be also, you're
Yeah.
absolutely fair to be upset. You're now losing out on the love of your life.
Let's see. Me and my ex, Dana, not even we'll call her Dana, just Dana. That's wild. Maybe, I don't know.
Last name too? No?
Yeah. Social Security is on here too. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Have been together for 7 years. I knew that she was bisexual at the beginning, and she openly told me about her past relationships with girls, but I never cared because it wasn't a problem for us at all. We never had any big fights or arguments, but some small things, and we always sorted everything out. After 7 years of the relationship, I decided that it was the right moment to pop the big question because we were, in my eyes, deeply in love, financially stable, and already living together. So to me, it made sense. I prepared everything to make it more romantic and unique. And maybe English is not this person's first language because some of the verbiage is strange.
That's fair.
But I think what they're trying to say is, and when I when I asked her the final question, she hesitated, but then said yes. That is where the problem started because I didn't understand why she would hesitate. And I asked her, but she only replied, I was nervous, so I gave up. We told her parents. Mine passed away when I was younger, and so did my younger sibling, and our friends. But even here, some things were off because her parents seemed like they were fake happy, while our friends were very happy and giving us ideas for our wedding.
Is this like retrospective? He knows now. Maybe he's looking back on it.
Yeah, because how could you tell? Because
Yeah.
if you could tell, wouldn't you immediately bring it up? Like, that was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. Your parents seem not super into this.
Not pumped. 4 months passed by, and we were planning our wedding when the day came up. I came back home from work, and she was waiting for me with her bags packed. And I asked her where she was going. She told me, listen, I know that this is going to be hard for you, but I'm actually not bi. I'm lesbian. My parents have known this since I was 2 and 2. Maybe they meant 2 years ago. My parents knew this since 2 years. Oh, my parents have known this for 2 years.
Okay.
Damn. And y'all been together for 7.
Yeah. This is now on her for not talking to you
Saying
about that.
that.
And saying yes.
Yeah, you could have said no.
It's a
there.
great point in your relationship to be like, no, we got to talk about things.
And not only that too, it's like in the beginning as well, like the partner said like, hey, I'm bisexual, and OP was like, hey, that's fine, that's who you are. But
Yeah.
like I feel like there was like an omission that never kind of was told during that time.
Especially 2 years ago, if she told her parents, it's like sometime within those 2 years, you should have told your partner.
Yes.
Would have been a good time.
Yeah.
My parents have known this for 2 years, and this is why they weren't happy and why it seemed like they were faking it. She continues, please, I beg of you to not make this difficult and just let me leave. Don't cry, don't beg me to stay, and don't scream. Let's just handle this like adults. And then she drove away. I was standing there on my feet for like an hour in shock because I just couldn't believe it. We passed on getting married, and now she seems like a heartless and cold girl that I didn't recognize. The worst thing is now, 3 months have passed since then. I canceled the wedding, but literally none of our friends have texted me or called me asking how I was, if I was fine, or if I needed anything. I got nothing. Not her parents, not her, or even our friends. Feels like no one gives a fuck about me at all. In the past 3 months, I've been hospitalized 3 times because I've lost weight, 15 kg, and I also have insomnia. I just work and come home, nothing else. It feels like when I go, while everyone is praising her for coming out and how good it is that she finally realizes who she is and her courage to be herself after years of fighting to find her true identity. But right now, I'm not even capable of being mad. I'm just in disbelief for what happened, how fast it all happened, and that it feels like no one gives a fuck about me because her coming out was more important than how I'm feeling. you know what? Fuck them all. They showed their true color and fuck my ex.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't sound like those are your friends. Sounds like they might be your ex's friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you're right to have those feelings, and it sounds like you're going through like
a lot.
Well, sounds like you're going through like depression right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, which can lead to weight like gain and loss and stuff like that as well. From experience. Yeah, I mean, I do, like I said, I do wish she told you earlier. She said, let's do this like adults, but she did it not like an adult, which would have been discussing with you either when you popped the question or before that. And
or even
honest
after. It sounds like she didn't really like help cancel things.
No, and it doesn't
or
feel
like just kind of just check. I mean, I guess she's not obligated to check in, but I mean, like,
I feel if you cared about this person at all, though, you would like be like still have a communication, because I feel like that you're not breaking up because you hate this person. You're breaking up because that's not who your true self is.
Yeah,
which is fair, but also like I think you like if you cared about them at all, you should still be like how you been doing. Like I feel like there could be some sort of connection. You just kind of cut it off very abruptly, left, and then just never talked to him again. I feel that's unfair. I'm glad for you for figuring out yourself and you know, being who you truly are, but I feel you were unfair to him in this case.
Yeah, and this is like commentary coming from like, you know, 3 straight dudes who have never lived that experience, probably don't know what it's like to, you know, hold in that, or, you know, trying to find your truth or trying to find like who you are as a person. You can imagine it's extremely difficult to do. However, it's doesn't excuse to like hurt someone else to do that. Like if someone was like, you know, trying to find out who they are, it's kind of unfair to like string someone along if you've kind of known that's, you know, what you're kind of leaning towards that way, right? Like if you're trying to like find.
She openly admitted it to her friends and parents. So it's just like, that's where I'm like, okay, then have the adult conversation with your partner. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And if you have known, and kind of like the timeline is kind of checking right now, and you're trying to say that like you've known during that time, your parents knew during that time, why did you say yes to a proposal? Like that's very unfair for someone, because like, from what you told that person, maybe, you know, during that time, like you like I said, I don't really understand it completely. So during that time, you say you were bisexual, and, you know, your partner, OP, like accepted who you are as a person. When you started like, you know, feeling that way, that you said that you found out that you were like, you know, lesbian, you should have said it right there and then, you know, instead of like stringing this person along and hurting them and thinking that they'll have a future with you. And yeah, like, a dude kind of like lost everything, lost friends, you know, lost contact with a lot of people. It sounds like they're like, you know, negatively affected by their health. And kind of what you said, like, let's just be an adult here and, you know, handle it this way. You are very selfish and unfair to this person.
It was very cold. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like in cases like that, it's like it feels like she should have been like, okay, we can have you can ask me questions, we can have a conversation about that.
Yeah, it seems like a deep conversation. Like, you spent 7 years with this person.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd want to like sit down, take the night, kind of mourn the loss together of like what y'all had, but also kind of celebrate the fact that, you know, she is free to, you know, she's found herself.
Yes. Yeah.
But it sounds like it was just like, I found myself.
Bye.
Deuces. That's
Fuck
cool.
You. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah.
It's incredibly brave to like, you know, do all that and you find out your true self. But in this situation, I find it particularly cowardice on how you just walked out of this person's life.
Wild. 2 years. I could understand feeling pressured to say yes in a proposal, especially if it was like a public one. But like maybe that night be like,
hey, let's sit down and let's have an actual conversation.
Things have gotten too far for me personally.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
I'd feel betrayed. 7 years, bro.
Yeah,
That's
7 years is
a
tough.
lot for someone's life.
Especially, I'd be like, you've known for 2 years. Like, at that point, we've been together for 5 years. We should be comfortable enough to like, all I want is the best for you. You know what I mean? So it's just like, if you knew 2 years ago, hell yeah, I'm happy. I just wish I would have been a part of that, you know?
Yeah. Would have loved to know between that 2 years and
And then me buying a ring.
yeah, it would have been
And then
great.
making deposits on this wedding.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I don't know. All right, to bring it back up, this one's coming from r/tragedy, spelled
Oh, it's a tragedy.
yeah, tragedy. From Discord user Parmesan can't stop me.
Parmesan.
Yeah,
No, it's definitely Parmesan.
it's Parmesan. Fuck my ass.
I
This
want
one's
someone to make
titled.
Parmesan now.
Nah.
Somebody else, please.
Do it.
Get me
Too
away
cheesy.
from this. This one's titled "My Mom Named Me After Naruto," and I would love to.
Sasuke.
I'd love to open this image in a new tab and show you what this man looks like, so we could all laugh together.
Okay.
Oh no.
Not that he's like, no, we're laughing because he's not Asian. So
Oh.
a name from Naruto is tough because he's not
Okay.
Asian, is what I'm trying to say.
It looks more of like a
I
Tyler
hope no one is
than
thinking
a
of
Naruto.
chopping on the way this guy looks. I'm just chopping because he's named after Naruto and he's not Asian, which I imagine is.
Is he named Naruto?
We'll get into it.
Okay, I was gonna say, or it's gonna be some
Get into
character from it.
So that's the picture of OP.
Okay,
So clearly not a Naruto looking character.
I like his beard.
the
good.
beard is cool.
Like I said, he looked more like a Tyler to me.
He does look more like a Tyler. Also, I think he's funny because in the comments he writes, because somebody is like, does his shirt start with this dick?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
And then he wrote in the comments, he was like, yeah, the shirt says this dick is unequivocally delicious or something like that. Which I'm like,
Wow.
bold shirt, brother. Bold shirt to wear in public. He said it's an inside joke between him and his friends.
That's. I mean, to be fair, we sell merch with tons of inside jokes that are.
We have a 69 merch available. RedditOpenKeyShop.com right now.
This is just a shilling episode.
Yeah. Okay, so the story goes. My mom is a big anime fan. I'm not. She named me Ninja, inspired by Naruto, and made my middle name Egg to play along with our last name, Salad. So this man's
No.
first.
Your last name is Salad?
Ninja
This-
salad.
This man's full name is Ninja Egg Salad.
bro. Your
And he
parents
also
set
posts
you
a
up.
picture of his license.
Ain't no way. You need to legally change your name Ninja Egg Salad from the Leaf Village or something. Might as well buy into the bit.
That
Oh,
is
man.
crazy.
I sent a picture of his license, which shows that his says last name Salad, first name Ninja Egg.
Yo, that mullet though.
The mullet
Tight.
is sick. The mullet is sick, brother.
He looks like he
Ninja
could be a character
eggs.
from Naruto with the mullet.
With the mullet, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Oh my
That is
god.
Salad,
crazy.
Ninja Egg. That's crazy. My brothers also have weird names, such as Ashton Greek Salad and Honeydew Salad.
What the fuck? I would
least-
hate to be honeydew.
Ninja writes, at least Honey and Ash are normal. My entire life, I've lived with people making weirdly racist jokes about Asians and asking if I was a blue-haired Fortnite streamer.
Oh yeah.
Anytime I tell someone my name, they never believe me, and I get in trouble with the law because they think I'm fucking with them. They'll ask for my name, I'll say Ninja, and then they'll ask, what's your real name? And if I have my ID, I'll give it to them, and even then I've been taken into jail because they think I have a fake ID.
Jesus.
School was a nightmare. And don't get me started on finding a job. I've been thinking about changing my name to Spencer so I can actually get some decent work. But I've lived my life as Ninja for so long I don't know if I'll adjust. So speaking of which, any name ideas? Current pic of me is shown.
Spencer is a good one actually.
I like Spencer.
I saw him. I was like, okay, Spencer fits.
Spencer's a vibe. Truly, if you're worried about like adjusting, Ninja could be a great nickname, brother. That's a cool nickname. I don't know if it's a cool legal name.
Move that one to your middle name, maybe.
Get rid of egg altogether.
Yeah, get rid of egg.
I'm like, hey, I'm rich. My name is Egg. I'm expensive.
I'm the egg man. Cuckoo
Man.
Kachu.
Maybe he just goes by egg going forward.
Yeah, you could do egg. Egg salad is still your name, though.
Egg salad is
That's-
rough.
That's
tough.
wild.
Honeydew salad.
Honeydew salad is crazy.
Not gonna lie, with that mullet, he looks like Choji, like one of the characters. in
Yeah.
Naruto.
Yeah, I said he doesn't look like a Naruto character. I lied. He looks like he could definitely be in an
He
anime.
definitely could be.
The mullet is sick.
It is sick.
That shirt is awesome too. The dick is
That's
What
our
is
next merch, and we will not be giving it.
the dick is micro.
The dick is unequivocally micro.
Picture of Sean eating a sundae.
And it'll be like the smallest font ever too. You have to like really.
I prefer it be small, actually. That way no one can really know. Like, what is that shirt? You don't have to. You don't have to know.
But then when you get close enough, then it's awkward for both of you because you're
Yeah.
reading the shirt. Like, oh shit.
You're going to be inclined to just give a quick peek down.
Where's the bulge?
Oh, makes sense. I don't see a bulge. All right, moving on. This next one is coming from r/petty revenge, coming from Discord user Barefoot Conrosa.
Oh,
Venmo
my
code.
They-
Crazy.
made me uncomfortable.
Good. Good.
All right. This one is don't want to split the cost of a membership? That's fine.
Okay. I'm thinking like a
Must be expensive.
trying to think like what kind of memberships do you share? Like I'm thinking like streaming, share that with family. Gym membership, I guess you could.
I don't know if you can share gym membership.
certain ones.
I used my parents' gym membership, and I was using it for a year, and then they like upgraded their system.
Caught
They
you
were like, I walked in and they were like, "You were born in 1957." I said, "No." He was like, "Yeah, sign up for your own account." I said, "Okay."
Wait, put a fucking sanitizer for the equipment and maybe I will.
Yeah, I really should have been like, "That's illegal for you to ask."
Yeah.
You
Are you
cannot ask me
being-
my age.
That's
Ageist?
racist. And then just keep walking.
Yeah.
My skincare routine is just really good, all right? Damn.
All right. Here we go. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law are notoriously cheap, stingy, and manipulative. Otherwise, nice as could be.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know about that.
You didn't save them on that last part of the sentence.
Yeah. We have a big box membership, which I assume is
Oh,
like a
Costco.
Sam's Club or a Costco.
Mm.
Yeah.
And both myself and my husband, which is the brother-in-law's brother, have a card. One of them, his wife or my sister-in-law, asked to borrow his card to use at said store and then never returned it. Normally, who cares? I'm happy to share. But they were just so damn cheap and stingy that it started to bug me. So I asked for the card back, saying that we needed it. She said, sure, and gives it right to me. 4 to 5 months later, husband asked to use my card. And I asked, where's his? He said, oh, I lent it to my sister-in-law. Okay, plan B. Next time I was at their house, I offered to split the cost of the membership. At the time, that was $50 per year. Their response? Well, we don't use it that much, but I mean.
That's crazy.
Oh, damn.
Oh, but we'll talk about it. Plan C and my petty revenge. I logged in online and saw that they were using it 1 to 2 times a month.
Holy.
So fuck around and full. Truly, I mean, with a Costco, Sam's, probably once a month is good.
Well, I mean, depends if you have a family or something. Then
That's true.
Probably
That's
more,
true.
but that's like that
Big
is your
stretch.
that's most of your grocery shopping for the month.
Yeah. So fuck around and find out. I went to the store, asked for my membership to be canceled effective immediately, and told no one. Brother and sister-in-law went shopping, loaded it all on the belt, scanned the card, and when they were presented with a renewal fee. Rather than pay the fee, they walked out.
That's
What a full card.
bold.
Damn. Damn.
We never spoke about it, but my brother-in-law told my other brother-in-law, who then told me, and we all just laughed. He and I are on the same page about them being stingy and cheap. Well, it brings me such satisfaction to play out the scene in my head.
Hell yeah.
I fucking love it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's crazy for you to be like, hey, we could split this. And then to still be like, nah.
You know what?
Nah.
We're just going to keep
We don't
using
use
it
it
for
that
free.
much.
We don't use it that much is crazy. And then look, up to 2 times a month.
Probably more than OP.
I mean, probably.
Oh.
Also, I don't know. I share my Costco one with my parents.
Same. Yeah.
I got that shit for free, baby.
Oh yeah, you got your shit for free. Shout out John's mom.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Tita. But yeah, I mean, I split it. I don't know how much. I don't remember. They just tell me how much they paid and then I paid them that.
Yeah.
But yeah, $25 is a steal.
It's pretty good,
shop
especially for the like what you get at Costco and stuff like
And
that.
the gas is always cheaper.
Oh, the gas is always good. And them $1.50 hot dogs always hit, baby.
Hell
True.
yeah. Also, what do you call it? They have the free air tire pumps.
Yes.
Really?
The air pressure.
And
Yeah.
they support DEI people.
They do.
Mhm. And their CEO said he would murder somebody if they raised the price on the hot dog combo. And I'll never forget that. And I'll always love that.
Not
Oh,
sponsored.
and
Please
Not a
sponsor.
sponsor, but that's okay.
wasn't it also in response to the unions potentially going on strike? He was like, all right, we'll raise wages to 30
Oh,
an
was it?
hour.
Yeah,
What a
my
beast.
mom's happy as hell, baby. She
What a
got a
beast.
hella raise.
All right. Time to bring us back down.
Oh, no.
This is coming from r/relationship ground score advice from Discord user Manda Lorian.
The one with the dream.
Oh, is that who that was?
Is it?
It was.
Shout out your poop dream. This is titled My 30 Male, Wife 32 Female tested positive for chlamydia.
Oh,
Was he like hanging out with koalas or was he cheating?
I didn't know that was a thing, but koalas are also mentioned in this story. Is that a
Oh.
thing?
they all have chlamydia, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And they transfer it to humans?
I think they
I mean,
can.
if you,
How?
I'm not smart.
How-
maybe
how
if
would-
there's
how
like
would
bodily
scratched
transmission
you,
or like
maybe?
fluid. Yeah, maybe.
Oh.
bit you.
Yeah, I truly don't know anything about chlamydia besides the fact that it's like a sexually transmitted.
Ain't that the clap?
Yes, I believe
Yeah, I
so.
don't know. Why do they call it the clap?
I don't know.
Maybe you be slapping your part around
The
because it's so
cheeks?
itchy. I don't know.
Damn.
I'll look it up while we.
Yeah,
Oh,
Please
don't
don't.
look it up. Bro.
Please don't.
Don't look it up.
Oh, believed to be linked to the French word clapier, meaning brothel or rabbit hutch.
You
Yeah.
get it from the brothel.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Well, we've been married for roughly 10 years at this point. Things haven't been great the past few years, but we are both actively working on making our relationship better. She springs on me today that she just got word from her doctor that she tested positive for BV and, more significantly to me, chlamydia.
What's PV?
Well, I don't know what BV is either.
Booty virus.
That's crazy. Also merch.
Oh, vaginal bacteria.
Oh.
Bacterial vaginosis.
Oh.
BV does sound better.
Does.
She asked me, do you have anything you need to tell me? I genuinely have never touched another person during our relationship. To which she says, well, the only 2 ways that she would have gotten this is if I was unfaithful, which is a no, or because she borrowed her friend's sex toy back in December.
Why would you do that? Those are the only 2 options. I think it's option B. Holy shit. This is giving me Blue Mountain State. And they're all sharing the pocket pussy.
That's such a, that's
Oh
literally
my
the
God.
only episode I know.
Where's
of
my
the show.
pocket pussy?
Oh.
My granddad's.
That guy is Reacher now. That's crazy.
He's super liberal. He is awesome.
He's
I think.
jacked as shit.
I have not been tested yet. However, after searching online, I do have symptoms in line with chlamydia. I've been sick lately, so I was just chalking it up to that, but I guess not. She said, doctor said a BV swab can show a false positive for chlamydia, so she's getting retested in a few days. But after connecting the dots, I would be very surprised if it is a false positive. I desperately want to believe that this is a mistake or because of sharing sex toys. Very strange to me, but I'm not a woman, so I don't know. Neither are we, but I gotta say that's not a normal thing.
gotta be
ain't
weird.
sharing
That's gotta be a weird-
shit.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring, but not when it's
Not
like
that
that.
I don't know. I wish I was more confident, but things have been hit or miss for us the past few years as we are working out our issues. She has, in the past few months, been increasingly attached to her phone, posting numerous stories or Snapchats per day, messaging people on Snapchat, etc. At this point, I fear I'm just overanalyzing, but I'm not sure where to go / what to do from here. Obviously, I'm hoping for a false positive, but given my symptoms, I don't have much hope there. Is it possible to get chlamydia from sharing sex toys? Is that a thing people do? Also, update-ish. To answer some questions, this is not AI. What the fuck? Also, she accused me asking if I had anything to tell her. She seemed very angry, then suddenly switched to very sorry and then slightly annoyed and has remained that way thus far. I have not made any accusations or reciprocated the question.
What a good double bluff though, if you're cheating.
Yeah, I know. She was like, I know I got it from sharing a sex toy, but just in case, I'm going to ask.
No.
I'll see.
I mean, if she's cheating.
Oh,
Like-
yes. Because he has no. Oh, well, I guess he is worried of cheating. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like if she came up to him and was like, these are the only two options. You cheated or it's from a sex toy I used. And it's just like, there's a third option in there.
Yeah.
If
There's
you
option
cheated.
C. I feel like you don't want to say it.
Yeah.
Yes, I have made an appointment to get myself tested, so we'll see how that goes. No, we have not been in contact with any koalas. Her friend is also
That would have been
a
me
woman.
commenting that bit.
Yeah.
Her friend is also a woman. She at first said it was either you or friend's name. I was unhappy with that, as she has joked about girl on girl with that friend before, and I did tell her that I would consider that cheating. She shortly clarified afterwards that she said she had been drinking and borrowed one of her sex toys. I haven't yet asked for further details.
You cheap motherfuckers, buy your own shit, man.
I know this. I don't know if there's any amount of drugness where I'd be like,
No.
yeah, let me borrow your pocket pussy. There's no way. I don't think.
I am still like, I feel like she cheated.
Yeah,
Is that
That's
fair?
where I'm at. The two options is like too quick to fucking, like these are the only possibilities that
Yeah.
could happen. Like Josh said, there's a third, maybe fourth, maybe fifth or sixth option in this shit.
We have always had a great sex life. We have children, cars, house, etc. together. It would be extremely difficult to untangle our lives, not to mention very financially impactful. I guess I was / am clinging on to the hope that this is somehow not what it very obviously seems to be. It has been years since I have been tested, never felt the need as I'd never been unfaithful, nor had I had any glaring obvious symptoms. You want to talk about it or one more update?
I mean, at least he ain't sharing pocket pussy with nobody else.
He's like, oh, there is a fourth option. I also share a pocket pussy
I
with my
did share a
buddy.
sex toy. It is very normal, actually. We all do it. Not sure how many times I can update this post, but I'll keep going until I get stopped or have something significant enough for another post. First off, I got tested this morning, and according to the lab, it will take 2 to 3 days to get the results back.
This is edging.
Second, another big red flag to me, an afterthought, is why, assuming the false positive was a possibility, would she not immediately schedule a retest instead of waiting days for her next appointment?
True.
Third, I've seen comments about dormancy. We've been together for 10 years. That seems like an exceptionally long time for both of us to be asymptomatic. Additionally, we have children together, and to my understanding, she would have been tested during each pregnancy. It has never been brought up or mentioned, and I was there at 99% of the appointments. This leads me to the conclusion that she contracted it sometime after she had her last child. The two scenarios left are that she cheated on me with another man and wholly lied about the sex toy incident, or there is more to the sex toy incident than what is being told.
Orgy.
I am I am refraining from any questioning or accusations until my test results come back. It will be easy enough to verify if her friend gave it to her, as there's a relationship on that end that would be ruined if that was the case. I appreciate all the comments, some helpful, some not, but all have made me think very critically about the situation and what the true ramifications are.
Okay.
Did he get tested?
I'm going to his account. That was the last thing he said.
Mother.
What an edge. What an edge.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd hate to speculate, but I'm leaning a little bit more on the cheating.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if, correct me if I'm wrong, Sean, but they did say that her and the friend, like she was interested in them.
Yes.
That sex toy is kind of like a convenient out for it, but I think they used it on each other.
That's what I was going to say. It's one thing to use
So
it.
it's like where I'm not technically lying.
Yeah. She let me use it when we were having sex.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like sometimes, like I feel like this dude's gut feeling is already telling him that his wife could possibly been unfaithful, and it could be a possibility. And sometimes gut feeling is all you need.
Yeah. I'm leaning more towards that without the final update, obviously. But
You ass, come on.
it just seems like I don't know. It just seems like she's trying to project it off onto him instead of bringing any attention to her, being like, yeah, it could be a false positive. It's like, well, why would it be a false positive? Like, why wouldn't you get retested then? It's like,
why wouldn't you be sure before coming to me?
Exactly. It just seems like there's a lot of holes in her story that it's just like, I don't know.
There was holes filled.
I knew as soon as he said it. I knew. John, I saw John's eyebrows go up.
I just lobbed him that nice softball.
She was saying something hard.
There was no balls in the story.
There was no balls, actually. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That story is a little too. Just to me, I don't know if this is a norm for other people, but that sharing story, that is way too far.
All the comments on our subreddit.
That's cap.
Was this on our subreddit?
No, that's clap.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, all the comments on our subreddit and on relationship advice are pretty much like, that ain't normal.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
not.
Yeah.
People don't do that shit.
Nah.
Except on Blue Mountain State.
Except for on Blue Mountain State. All right. This next one is coming from r/true off my chest from Discord user Baby Bourbon 1102. Also, feel free to edit this out, Josh. The OP is a Reddit on Wiki Goat. I don't know if I don't know if they posted this on our subreddit as well. So I don't know if they want this read, so we could bleep this out. But this is from Do Bandicoot.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This is titled, "Why Am I an Old Man Magnet?"
Oh, no. It's because old men are perverts.
That might be
Not
the
all
answer.
of them. Not all of them, obviously, but
Hey, a lot of Jerrys love you, Geriatrics.
Geriatric, yeah.
First name Jerry, last name Atrick.
We could test out our new button. I got 2 buttons. We haven't used the one yet.
Predator. It's so soft.
So gentle. That's insane.
Wait, what's the second button?
Are you saving it for when necessary?
Yeah, we haven't actually used it this episode or
Damn it.
the last weekend.
No, we didn't use a new button last
I
episode.
want to know what the button is. Please press it already.
You're gonna kill John.
Fuck,
This man
that's all I'm
needs
gonna
a button
think
pressed.
about. Press the fucking
We'll
button.
see. We'll see. Maybe in the story.
Wow,
it'll be-
this is edging. This is real edging.
I need to be set up for the buttons to be used.
Oh man,
Yeah.
John's gonna be trying all sorts of jokes in hopes that. All right, I'm 29. 29?
Press the button. That's a joke. Predator.
What about me says geriatrics are welcome? Why have all the guys that have shown me genuine interest have been old enough to be my fucking dad?
Oh,
The old man at work bought me breakfast weekly. I tried to let him down easy by saying I'm not interested in marriage, which is a lie. To which he replied with, well, then what am I doing all this for?
No one asked you, Bob.
Yeah.
What a low bar. He's just like, I've been buying you breakfast.
I've been buying you breakfast once a week. Why are you not wanting to marry me?
Why am I doing all this?
He's a provider, all right?
To which OP writes, ew. They continue, my acting class was invited to a matchmaking event. I just wanted to see the free movie. And there's an old guy that comes to my class and he always sits with me before class starts. Not a fan.
No.
Me and my friends were watching the movie, having a good time, and he sat in front of us and he kept looking back. When we were leaving, I apologized for us being rowdy in the theater, and he says, no worries. I love your laugh.
Oh, no.
Ew.
Then asked me out to coffee by email.
Hey, I know that sign off is crazy.
Yo, yours truly.
Yeah,
Harold.
dearest OP, yours truly, Gunther.
Gunther. Mind you, this man is older than my dad.
Older than internet.
It's like this new technology, emails.
What is this?
I went out with my friends tonight, and this old dude was all over me at the bar. No one else, just this old dude. Do I look old in the face? What about me is so attractive for old men?
Oh, is that the question?
This is
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, OP. I know like you are saying that you kind of hate being an old dude magnet, but I gotta say, you're probably hot as fuck then. If you keep attracting people like this. So be proud of that. You know,
I wonder if she looks like an old actress.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe she has the face of an old timey actress. I don't know.
Still not
Tony
cool
Storm.
still not cool yet.
that these guys are fucking doing that shit.
No, definitely not cool that these guys are doing this.
Yeah.
I love your voice.
I actually love your laugh. What's your email?
What's your email? That's crazy.
Do you have the Yahoo or the AOL?
Can you drop your Hotmail? Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, man. Poor OP.
Yeah.
All right. It wouldn't be a Monday episode without a segment from the amazing Underbaki.
Let's go.
Today we have, is this poster okay?
Ooh.
Welcome back to another round where we ask the question, is this poster okay? This first one is coming from r/unpopular opinion. No title. We'll just get into it.
That's crazy. That's the most unpopular thing about that.
That's insane. People are getting worse and nobody cares. I'm getting so sick of everyone being rude for no reason online. And in real life, everyone's just so negative. It's just so tiring. This is all one sentence, by the way. It's just so tiring. I'm so sick of it. Every single day, it's always something bad or someone making fun of someone online. You got stupid prank videos hurting people. All still one sentence. And people making views off of it. And you get people who are just rude to you for being different for no reason. It's all terrible. It's never anything good. I go to high school. It's my last year and everyone's so hostile for no reason. I hate it. And I just want everyone to get along. Also did not end with a period. It's just not one period in that.
That's how angry they are.
Yeah.
And I agree. I will say online,
people can be hateful for no reason online.
Yeah.
I mean, because they have the power of being anonymous.
The,
for the most
the
part.
anonymity definitely gives people the.
I have to say that, Josh, because you know I can't say that.
it gives them the shield to be as unhinged as they want to. Plus, the more you look into dead internet theory, the amount of fucking bots that there are just rage baiting in the comments
that's so crazy.
Is insane.
I wonder if the person who created bots is just like Oppenheimer. You know what I mean?
No,
I've changed political landscapes because of my evil invention.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine bots at first were to, moderate things or like,
yeah, for sure.
Like our chat. You can have bots to moderate live chats and stuff like that. I imagine it was made with good intentions.
Oh,
I don't
that's
think-
with most.
I don't
things.
think
Because
the
of a lot
atom
of
bomb.
things. Yeah, I was gonna say,
I don't think the atom bomb was made with good intentions.
I don't know. You know, I still haven't seen it. I
Really?
still have not watched.
It's a great movie.
Oppenheimer.
Good movie. Yeah.
It's crazy to hear you say that sentence, John.
I mean, last movie I watched in theaters, Barbenheimer. Oh, actually, I lied. Wicked was the last thing I watched.
Yeah, I
in
was gonna say,
theaters.
yeah.
Such a great musical.
But
Yeah, it
yeah,
was
I don't know if people are necessarily getting worse because like you look back in history and there's tons of terrible people that have
Mhm.
lived throughout the centuries that we've been around. It's just it's multiple things. It's like you're constantly being exposed to it online, social
Mhm.
media, and then mix that in with just anonymity. The internet's a terrible place. I will
For
say
sure.
that.
Yeah.
And it's not a positive. It doesn't have a positive effect on people for sure.
Yeah. And I think OP is okay because I think the world itself right now is getting worse. And the fact that we've said this in like previous, episodes before, like it's hard for positive things to go viral, or it's hard for like positive things to be more spotlighted because it's easier to do like hate content. It's easier to be controversial, and it's, it sparks more conversations. It sparks more
Comments.
like comments, and and I kind of relate with OP here. Like, there's a lot of times, and I'm gonna use wrestling for example. I fucking hate the wrestling community for the most part. The wrestling, like internet wrestling community.
Yeah.
It's like if you like WWE, you hate AEW, or if you like AEW, it's fucking you hate WWE, vice versa. It's
Mhm.
those types of conversation that just like, man, I'm the type of person who's just like, I don't get in too deep when it comes to like things. I just
Yeah.
fucking enjoy the product. I'm
Mhm.
happy for that. That type of entertainment is available to me. Damn bitch and complain about every goddamn thing. And it gets on my nerves because it's like, I don't know if I'm just not that type of person who's
No.
just like,
You're absolutely right. Like this is the gaming community right now. Any fucking game gets released. It's everything is nitpicked and torn apart, and no one can just be like, this is a good game. This is a fine game. It's got to be, this is the worst game ever made and woke is
Yeah.
killing everything, or this is the most perfect game ever, game of the year. It's just like, guys, there is a spectrum in between, and we are using the opposite ends on everything. And it's just like,
Yeah.
we can't live that way. We've got to live somewhere in the middle where it's just like, it's just everything's super positive or super negative, and mostly negative. And it's just
and
like,
I did see like, kind of like that too. It's just like when a game is like, rated by people like a 70 or 80 out of 100.
that's a good score.
That's a good ass score. Like
Yeah.
we like what Josh is saying, like we have to live where it's like always the opposite end of the spectrum. It's either the best thing ever since sliced bread, or this is the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. So
Mhm.
I kind of live in the middle. It's just like, hey, I just enjoy things to enjoy things. I'm not going to
Yeah,
critically dive deep into something. It's just not that deep for me.
Yeah.
But some other people enjoy that discourse. Personally, not for me.
Well, the other thing is, it's like, if you truly, truly hated that piece of content, don't go into comments and be like,
Yeah.
you have to also hate this. It's like, don't dictate what I have to do.
Yeah,
I
you're not
enjoyed this.
convincing anybody.
Yeah. And so it's just like, it's such a toxic environment. So for gaming and movies, I've TV shows a little bit. I've taken myself completely out of like reviews and stuff like that. I don't listen to anything before I go into a game or a movie, because I might enjoy it or I might not enjoy it, but I'm gonna try and have my own opinion on that.
Yeah. I think I'm going forward. I'm going to try and stop like after the first trailer of a movie, or at least the teaser. I'm out. I don't need to see the
Yeah.
second, the third, the last reveal before the movie. Because I will say, if I had watched the latest Captain America movie with no trailers, I think I would have enjoyed it more.
Weren't people saying like it was like dog shit or something?
People are
like that?
hating on it.
Really?
And I think I think this is exactly what Josh was talking about. It was fine.
Yeah,
It
was
wasn't
a
great.
fine-
And that's okay.
It wasn't terrible.
We
it was
should
a
be okay
fine
with
movie.
fine. Fine should exist in the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, especially since like Marvel's gonna pump out 2 or 3 more movies this year. It's like,
Yeah.
will I remember this one in 4 years? Probably not. But
Guys, we got 30 of these movies. They're okay. Most of them are actually fine. You're just romanticizing your nostalgia.
yeah, exactly.
All right, next poster, also from r/unpopular opinion. It goes like this. Low flow toilets have no place in the developed world. I understand the importance of water conservation. However, the ability to adequately flush away my shit has got to be one of the most basic amenities that I expect living in a first world country. We've had this technology since the 17th century, and yet, to many people and establishments, this is evidently less important than saving 1 gallon of water. The water savings are nullified anyway if the low flow has to be flushed several times, and this is the intended function. It says so on the toilet. It says you need to flush it often to prevent clogging. There is genuinely no benefit to it.
Oh, I will go off on this because I just visited a countries that has this shit figured out. Like, pun intended on that one. Like, you know, most of the like the toilets in like Japan and South Korea, they have multiple options. So there's for the flushing, it's either like if you did a number 1, there's a light flushing option, and then if you took a shit, there's even a medium and like a like a double option for
Different
those
levels,
flushes.
yeah.
And I found that, like, as someone who TMI here, but I take big ass shits all the time.
Hell yeah, brother.
Usually at my house, I take like, 1 or 2 flushes to like get that shit like taken care of. But when I went to like those countries, like with the type of like flow and the systems that they have, 1 flush. And it was great. And at the same time, like during the whole time I was doing
Playing
my
a
thing,
song, singing to you.
my shit was like, my seat was like warm. Like they have options where like they have ambient noise so like your neighbors can't hear you.
Whoa.
They even supply freaking sanitizers for public places to like, clean the bowl before that or beforehand. Seats warm, like it blow dries your ass. I'm like, dude, this should be normalized everywhere. I've been looking at a Toto. Unfortunately, that motherfucker's like $4,000 and I got to redo my bathroom, but I want it. I want it so bad.
If you got to redo the bathroom, it seems like the perfect time.
It is, because if we're gonna redo the bathroom, I'm about to do that shit right now. Oh boy, speaking of like we got to redo parts of our pool, and I'm like, that could have been a Toto doing that shit.
How often do you swim in your pool?
Summer months we use it.
Summer months?
That makes sense.
I fear if I had a pool, I would not be in my house. You know what I mean?
I feel that's what most people dream when they think of, I'm getting a pool. And then a lot of people are just like, we barely use that thing.
Yeah.
I will say with this is me with cardboard straws. It's like, I like the idea of saving the environment, but the moment my lips touch those fucking cardboard ass straws, I'm like, I'm going to blow my brains out. I'm like, this is it.
I hate using straws to begin with. And I like the lids with the,
little nub.
with the open.
whatever you
Sip
call that. Yeah.
I'm cool with that. If we all switch to that, I'm good with that. It's the fucking straws. I can't drink out of them. I just start sipping at it. Like, it bugs me.
Yeah, instead of making us do it, fucking the normal people, get them billionaires to fucking act and do their damn jobs. But instead, they're making us do all the fucking hard work for them.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
I agree with that. But I will say, I don't know if it's just where I'm at, but I feel like I've had like recently in the past like 2 to 3 years, I've had good cardboard straws.
Interesting.
It like stayed straw shape and didn't like immediately melt into fucking paper.
I don't know if I've
Like
ever had a good cardboard straw.
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't cardboard, but it was definitely not like a normal plastic straw. And it was like a biodegradable thing.
I'm cool with that. If we move to something like,
it was, I don't know what it was, but I was really impressed with it. I was like, the engineering is getting crazy.
The mouthfeel ain't it for me with them straws.
yeah, I cannot stand it. It just feels like your mouth sticks to it and it just falls apart. You can barely get the rest of your drink up.
I'm also a biter with my straw, so like that doesn't help either.
True.
Yeah, I'm fine with straws, I think. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't had a bad straw in a while.
That's good.
All right, last one. Having a box full of memories from your ex is not a bad thing. Now, I'm not saying that holding on to an ex isn't bad. Not being able to let go is something to be worried about, especially when you're getting into a new relationship. But I believe that you shouldn't throw away good memories from your past life only because you are now spending it with someone else. There should be a difference between holding on to an ex and keeping good memories, and people shouldn't be scrutinized because they have a box of old pictures.
I think pictures is okay because I think that's fine. But to me, like there's scenarios where it's like, okay, this is kind of inappropriate. If it's like inappropriate pictures or like
Love notes, maybe.
love
Yeah,
notes,
love notes would be tough.
I'd feel some type of I'm like, all right, well, why are you holding on to that type
Yeah.
of deal? Pictures is fine because that's like, memories are memories, and
For
it's
sure.
okay for you to have that. I mean, that's part of your life. That's what shaped you as a person, but it really just depends on the context and what the actual item or memorabilia is.
I think I'd be good with anything but love notes. I think love notes would be the one line where I'm like, you got to keep that one?
Yeah, like, come on. I also think it's like whatever your like future or current partner
It's comfortable.
comfort,
Right? Yeah.
comfort level
Yeah.
is. Like if that's like something that makes them uncomfortable, that's a conversation to have. I
We
don't
had
know.
a story like this kind of recently where
We
somebody
did.
was like, oh yeah,
The
the
teddy
stuffed
bear.
animals from my ex. And then
Yeah.
he blew up
He
and fucking
just
ripped that
tore
shit
it
and threw
up.
it away. I was like,
Yeah.
yo,
Like, that's not how you do this.
that's not it.
have a conversation.
conversation.
Yeah. So I would say it really depends on the item this OP is specifying.
Mhm.
Potentially either the most healthy person or the most unhealthy person.
Yeah. It could go both ways. This one is like with context.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
I have pictures of like I'm not seeing you saying it. Like the example
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like I have nudes of all the sexual positions we did. Is it
Yeah.
bad that
Bro.
I'm keeping this shit? Then that's
Dude.
bad.
What do you call it? There's somebody, it was in the news recently, and it was like a NASA engineer, and he kept sex tapes of every person that he slept with, and like they sued him, and then they
Good.
weren't able to prove that it wasn't consensual. I'm like,
What the fuck?
I feel like that's serial killer
Jail.
behavior.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Even if it was consensual, I feel like to have that seems strange. And also, I don't believe that it was consensual. They weren't able to prove to the jury that it wasn't. But I don't know if every person you've ever slept with, all of them are cool with that.
consented to it. Yeah. Well, even then they didn't consent to you having it after the fact.
After the fact,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I'm like, oh man, the fact that he's just is out on the streets still, I'm like, bro,
God
what?
damn. And has access to NASA.
Yeah, this
Well,
fool's
no, he got
clearance is
fired.
Oh,
he got
crazy.
fired.
Okay, good.
He got fired as soon as like the allegations came out.
Yo,
like- He won his case, and now he's like, I'm thinking about suing all these women for defamation because I got fired. I'm like, go to fucking hell.
He probably works for Elon now.
Probably. He's probably working at Doge.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for this episode. Before we end it, I got a few Patreons or few Venmos to read.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm never on Patreon. What am I talking about? All right, first up we got Elise, who writes in all caps, Sean, you can fax Governor Hot Wheels. Go forth, annoy and inconvenience the government. And then there's a
we can still fax.
fax0.com/fax_governor/Texas if you want to annoy Greg Abbott.
Can we set up
So-
an AI to bother him?
Can we do that? Bring bots to the good side?
Yeah.
Elise donated $4.20. Thank you, Elise.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
It's illegal here, but thank you.
It's legal.
Smoke it. Next up, we got Lena, who writes, please tell the boys, whenever I set a timer on my Google Home Mini, I hear the podcast intro song in my head. Google, okay, 2-minute timer. And that's starting now. My brain, get therapy. I don't know how to read.
You just set off so many Googles. Right? Then you
I'm
said
so
that.
sorry.
I might have to bleep that out.
Hey, Siri,
No, leave it. Leave it. Shut up.
Alexa. Lena sends $3.69.
Hell yeah.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone.
I knew it.
I'm so sorry. Was that me?
That's you, fool.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Z. Whatever your name is. Lena sends $3.69. So sick. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, we got Ricky, who writes 1 week into a truly brutal breakup and trying to think of anything I could do to feel okay. And then I remembered I have old Unheard Row episodes. Don't go too far back.
Well, if you want a real distraction, maybe go farther.
Yeah, maybe you want to hear about Randy Orton and John Cena. Weird to say about random dudes that I've never met, but you are making a difference in people's lives by just genuinely being a group of good dudes. Ricky sends $10. Ricky.
Thank you very
Ricky.
much.
Hopefully you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, maybe skip the first 30 episodes, but we got a lot of other ones that are fine.
Absolutely.
You know what? Listen to it.
You know,
We need the downloads.
The deep
please.
dive. Do it.
Shelby, who writes on episode 133 at timestamp 16 minutes and 15 seconds, Alex said, if we Venmo Sean, spelled incorrectly, thank you, $50 Canadian, Josh will lay an egg. $35.27 American, or $37.27 American is equal to a Canadian 50.
That's so
according to
sad.
conversion charts.
Jesus.
You're gonna lay an egg?
I don't know.
So lay that egg, Josh.
Let me see your best laying
In this
egg
economy,
face,
the
Josh.
egg prices have gone up, guys.
I mean, how many years ago was episode 133? I mean, eggs.
I don't remember this.
That's got to be year
2.
2.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember the bid at all. So
No,
it
no,
must have
neither
been a
do
while
I.
ago.
That's crazy.
Same. I guess Alex was a guest then.
Must have been.
Must have been
Uh,
the amazing underbox.
I don't have the ability to lay eggs, guys.
If only. Also, wild of I don't remember the context, but wild of Alex to put that out there that you could lay it.
Hey, she's amazing for a reason, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Trying to get me to biologically change myself.
Josh
Venmo.
Eggshell. That could be
Whoa.
your egg
Wow.
brand.
There
I
we
wonder
go.
if that was the joke. And then she said, "Josh will lay an egg."
Could be.
Maybe.
It's all
Could
making
be.
sense. Life is full circle, guys.
If there's anyone who could make more puns than me, I think it's gonna be Alex.
Yes.
Yeah. Next up, we got John's favorite, Barefoot Conrosa themselves.
You gave money, I ain't gonna do it.
In honor of my row bestie, Meg Mystery, heart, keep being your incredible self, queen.
Hell yeah.
That was one of 5 Venmos. So
Oh.
let's go through them all.
Yo.
I figured the best way to remind Sean to do the Not Like Us remix, we did it.
We did.
When John's back, especially when I kept the reason behind why I was asking Wikimaniacs for their favorite row references and bits as a surprise for the boys.
That was
That's
amazing.
what
That
they
was
said.
awesome.
That was
awesome.
amazing.
Sean's rapping, gotta say.
Not
There-
great.
Up there with Kendrick.
Pretty good.
Up there with Kendrick.
Kendrick might get me. Don't say that.
I think we get a Grammy next year for that.
No,
No,
performance,
please, God. Kendrick, I did nothing wrong, man. I'm a fan.
Next, his next beef is with you, Sean.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Dear Adonis. No! All right. Next up, Barefoot Conrosa writes, can I cancel and get a refund for my annual Rich subscription? I'm enduring too much abuse from John.
If you read the fine print, Barefoot Conrosa, absolutely fucking not.
Another one where Barefoot writes, time for merch, time for baby onesies that say buttle me. That's excellent.
Well,
idea.
the baby, yeah.
Next up, they write, imagine my surprise listening to the Patreon live stream thinking that John was calling me his OOP, thinking he was referencing Reddit or calling me his OG.
Oh.
So then
No.
discovering that he was saying OPP,
Mm-hmm.
meaning opponent.
Mm-hmm.
The disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Barefoot
disrespectful.
and Rosa says $5. Thank you.
Thank you.
The next great rap beef will be between John and Barefoot and Rosa.
I can't
Well,
wait.
And with their lyricism, you're going to lose, John.
Bro, she got hella ghostwriters. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Y'all should write songs and then make Josh rap them. Both.
I think everyone loses in that.
You know what? I kind of want to hear it at this point.
Next up, we got Sarah, who writes, in all caps, idea. All the Wikimaniacs should get a bunch of Get Therapy stickers and put them over every Trump/Confederate flag/hate sign or sticker we see.
Tesla car.
Who's with me? Sarah sends $5. And I'm with you, Sarah. Everyone should buy the Get Therapy
I'm
sticker.
down.
Yeah, would love the merchandise.
We need to
be
re-up
bought.
that merch and then put like Sean's Venmo QR code in there.
Yeah. Just to hide it in somewhere.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Chelsea, who writes, the goat noise is so funny because Sean, spelled SHAUGHN, which seems to be the favorite spelling
That is,
of my
yeah.
name, unfortunately, has such a lag/delayed start. Please never ditch the goat button.
Never.
We will.
Chelsea sends the sickest amount, 69 cents.
Oh, yeah.
Merch on redonwikishop.com.
You damn right.
redonwikishop.com. Next up, we got Stephanie, who writes, I, as instructed, commented on my Venmo about the Get Therapy sweatshirt that I bleached while taking care of my grandmother but never heard back.
Oh,
So I'm
Yes,
sending
John.
more money for more attention. It's not the ones currently available. I miss wearing it in rural Texas so much. I replied
okay.
as soon as I saw this one. I wrote on their Venmo, I thought I would have gotten an alert. Which Get Therapy design specifically? Also, I'll lower the price by the $10.69 that you just sent.
Whoa.
To which I'm reading this out on the show to say, if you didn't see my comment because you also did not get an alert, I'm offering you to
This is happening.
send I'm putting the discount on all the money you sent me. But I don't know which design. I think there's like 6 different Get Therapy designs that were available at that time during November.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's a picture. You can maybe send me the email if there's a picture of that. Send it to our email at gmail.com, right?
We're going to get a flood of emails now.
I'm so sorry.
Delete
Delete that.
Respond back to Sean's
Yeah,
Venmo.
just send another Venmo and I'll keep discounting the price of the sweater, is what I'm saying.
The spam is already crazy enough as it is.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I thought that was general knowledge that people knew. Maybe not.
Some people.
Bleep it,
All
Josh.
right.
I will.
Next up, we got Kaylin, who writes, "Hey there, my boyfriend is a huge fan and never misses an episode. I'd love to surprise him with a shout out. He always says listening to the podcast feels like talking to the boys. So big out to Zach Mayer."
Hell yeah.
Shout out Zach Bayer.
Kaylin sends $15. So Zach, I hope you have a very happy birthday. If she had sent $1, a cent less, I would not even care about doing this for you,
Whoa.
Zach. I'm being completely honest with you. But that 15 really works for me. It
Set-
really works for me,
setting the
Zach. So I
bar
hope you have a
high.
great birthday. And I genuinely mean it because the $15. Again, if it was $14.99, I could care less. I couldn't care less, actually.
No, you could. Yeah. That's what you meant.
Yeah, that's what I meant. But yeah, I could care less because I don't know. I hope you have a happy birthday. That's the end of the bit.
You know what, Zach? Happy birthday. Shout out to your
happy
partner
birthday.
for sending that. But if you want a more official one, I gotta say, you could have used your $15 and become a $10 rich when you can ask for a cameo from us in his personal life.
Yes. We do.
Well,
know
Kaylin
that.
here was trying to do a surprise.
Yeah,
Happy birthday. I know it's a
Truly,
plug,
Kaylin,
but happy birthday to you. But you could do better and be a patron.
What we're saying is, take this moment to look in the mirror, reflect. Next year, come back.
You could make
a rich
better
rich.
choices. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we're trying to get at here.
You need to take a long look in the mirror, bud.
I'm
Exactly
saying.
right, me. All right, next up we got Jessica, who writes goat emoji, sound up emoji, and they send 69 cents. Indeed, the sickest amount. Next up we got Maddie, who writes, "Sorry, I can't donate more. In spite of being a rich, I'm still one of the real life poors. But I'm a longtime listener and patron. It's actually my birthday today, so considering Sunday drop today, a little extra birthday present. Thank you for everything that you do." Maddie, again, you're a $10 patron. We could do
You can
a
cameo.
longer one if you'd like. But yes, thank you for the $15. Happy birthday to you, Maddie.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Maddie.
Yeah. Send us a request. You don't have to pay any extra. You could just let us know you want one. We could do that for you. So thank you. That's all the Venmos this week. Josh, John, anything else before we end the show?
No.
RedIronWikiShop.com. Again,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
so sick merch. Backshot's going to be crazy. So I'm just saying.
Missionary. All right. That's it for this week. We'll see you guys on Friday or Thursday or Tuesday, actually. Who knows?
Tuesday,
Later.
get it right.
Yeah.
I'll
Bye.
never.
Get therapy.